Now, if you are working on an assignment or a university thesis, the most important thing you need in writing your thesis is how you can insert the citations and bibliography automatically. Now, a lot of students make this mistake. They don't know properly how we can insert the citations, and then they manually try to insert the references by copying the sources and format. And it takes a lot of time to insert the citations and bibliography that way. So we will learn an easy way of doing this. So let's get started. So first of all, we need to select a style. We will go to the references. From here, we can see the style. The style we have is APA, Chicago, name sort, Harvard. So this is just how the references are mentioned. By default, it is select to APA. So we will keep it as APA. Now, for example, you are referencing this whole area to a particular reference. Now, let's say I need to insert a citation here. So we need to put the cursor exactly at this point. And from here, we can click on Insert Citations right on the References tab. We can add a new source. Now, this whole thing refers, let's say, to a book or a journal article or a report. So whatever you want to mention here, we can select that. Now, you need to check your source and the information you fill very carefully. Otherwise, the citations will not work properly. Now, for example, I have taken this whole paragraph which I want to refer to, and I have mentioned in ChatGPT here that create a source citation data for Microsoft Word document to fill all fields. So let's see what it creates. So as we can see here that it took it as a book citation. Now let's insert it here at this point. Go to the References tab and insert the citation, add a new source. And this is a book. Author is this. Title is this. Let's copy this, paste it right here. Check the year. This is the year. City. Let's mention the city here. And publisher is this. Now when we are done, we will click OK here. And here is our citation added. Now we can see that citation has been placed exactly where we put the cursor sign. Now, if we want to improve the look of the citation, we can easily do this. Just click on the citation. Now, if we change the styles differently, we can see that how it changes here. So for example, if I change it from APA to Chicago, you can see a little difference here. In APA, we have the comma style in between the references, while in Chicago, we don't have that. While in other ones, we have different styles. Now, guys, this is how you can add the citation. But sometimes what happens is you know that you have to insert a citation here, but you don't know the reference details as of now. So what we can do is we can insert a placeholder here. We can go to the references and here in the insert citation, just add a new source here and just don't fill it with any details. And it will be filled as placeholder 1. If you don't fill any details, let's click OK. And here you have the placeholder. So it will automatically remind you that, hey, you want to add some citation here. So whenever you know the reference details, what you can do is just right click here and click on Edit Source. And now you can fill all the details. Now just remember that once we have inserted some citations, whenever we want to reference that again, let's say in this area, we can go to Insert Citation and then insert it straight away. Alright, now whatever references we used, we want to create a reference list for that. That is a very important part in writing a thesis, or let's say a college assignment. So that is called bibliography. So wherever, let's say on the last of the document, we want to list down all the references that we have used or all the citations that we have used. We want to map it here. So we don't have to manually do it. We can easily create this by using the references and go to the bibliography and just choose any format you like. And once we insert this, this is the bibliography which contains all the reference that we have just created here. It's all the reference mentioned right here as well. So if we have multiple sources throughout the document, it will show the list of all the bibliography. So whenever you change anything, you can just update the citations and bibliography and it will immediately update that. One more thing, that if you want to insert some more details along with this, what you can do is just write here straight away. It has no restrictions if you want to write it further. Now, once we are done with the citations and bibliography, the most important thing is whenever you want to manage these sources, we will go to this references and manage sources from here. Now, there are two lists available here. One is master list, one is current list. Now the master list is whatever you have ever created as a citation and as a bibliography in Microsoft Word will be created as a master list, while the current list is what you have used in the current document. What we can do is at this point is let's try to save this and let's mention it as test, and we will place it on the desktop. Now let's close this and let's open a blank Word document. Now we want to check here that we have already closed the old documents, right? So if we go to the references, whether or not it shows the citations, let's see. So here, if we go to manage sources, it will still show it in the master list. So you can use that. And that's very cool. This can save you a huge amount of time if you want to mention the references over and over in different documents on your regular work. Now, for example, if I want to insert the citations here, as we can see that the citations are not shown on the top, what we can do is we can go to the manage sources and let's say this one is the citations we want. So we will add it to the current list. We'll copy it here and close it. And now we will be able to insert the citations in the current document. So that's it, guys. This is how you can deal with the references, the insert of citations, the bibliography, and all the management of sources. So what I want you to do now is take an example of your document and just try giving the reference by yourself. You can take the support of ChatGPT or the AI softwares to generate the details about it and just enter it in the citations and use it accordingly as I have shown you in this video. So just try it by yourself and I will see you in the next one.